It's good.
Let's bring this right back. Fuck that.
Yeah, I ain't mad at him.
I ain't mad at all.
What else? What else out there is important or unimportant?
Yeah, I said Biggie's catalog is going up for sale.
It is, and his
125 million
likeness and all that shit.
Wow, with the likeness.
Yeah.
Is this does this coincide with his mom's passing
That's what's
away?
weird about it to me.
Could be.
That's what's weird about it.
Yeah.
It seems it was announced literally, I think, maybe a day after she passed.
Oh wow.
That's weird.
Wow,
I don't think that's weird.
not weird at all.
It kind of flows together.
makes sense.
The estate is in probate, so now we're gonna see what we could get. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know,
And kids don't want it.
I was about to say I'm not picking or knowing what his children have. His kids might not have much.
Nah, well, don't do that. You can have much and still want $100 million.
Facts. True. No, I'm just saying. But if you got something, then you might not immediately put it up for sale the very next day. You will evaluate your options, and you know what I'm saying. Assess what your financial situation is. You're not gonna just throw it up for sale the next day.
Man, let's take this off Biggie.
Yeah, when you
we don't
niggas-
know, but
Anyway, keep it a buck.
When y'all die, y'all kids is getting rid of y'all.
A lot of times, as
But
soon
that's
as
why you
Right away.
That's why you put things in place to
Immediately.
That's
prevent
not
that.
true, bro. That's not true. It's
that-
all contingent upon where you are financially.
My kid's selling the shit out of
No,
my
they ain't.
condo.
Oh,
Yeah, keep that shit. They ain't putting
not
that
if they
shit
got
in
money
my
up,
crib.
especially Trey. That nigga ain't beat for money.
I don't know if it's. That's where we differ. I don't know if it's a beat for money thing.
But that's what y'all saying. Y'all like, yo, immediately we gonna throw the. I think Trey. I've known him since he was a kid. Trey don't really be phased by materialistic shit like that.
I don't think it's necessarily a money play. When my grandma died and she gave me whatever she gave me in Campbell's soup, it made sense and it was a good investment. Nigga, give me this shit the fuck out of here. If you don't give me my $7,000, whatever the fuck it was worth.
When was this?
My grandma died, I want to say 2011,
What was your financial?
2010.
Today you don't sell it.
Today now.
That's my point.
Today now.
Today you don't sell it.
Today you keep the soup.
I add on to that.
Yeah, today you get some more alphabets in the soup.
I add on to that. Campbell.
Add a little more
Today.
noodles. That's what I'm
I don't know
saying.
if they're doing good today.
But they do have a point. It's like you hear the stories about when a parent passed away, children sell off their assets.
True.
It's
And
kiss them doors.
This is why a lot of people put things in place where they can't sell it.
True.
Like my father put in place some shit like, yo, nah, you and your brother.
No skits.
Nah, not at all. You can't sell this. It needs to go down. I didn't even know that was possible, but at the time I didn't know it was possible. Now
Have
I
you
do.
evaluate? Have you had an evaluation done on your IPs?
Are you trying to be funny?
No, that's a real conversation.
No.
You should. Yeah. How much your shit worth? I said it last week. It's all right though. I was in the ballpark.
What is IP?
Intellectual
What
property.
do you mean? What do you mean? What is it?
Look, let's engage in this.
All the shit you ever came up with.
I haven't had it evaluated. No.
I didn't think that you would because we don't behave that way when
But I'm learning
as the living.
But I'm learning now.
You should.
You should.
It's like think of the artist that is selling the catalog.
I got it.
Right? Like it has to be evaluated. Let me see what my catalog is worth, just so I can know. You don't even
And
have
what
to
it
sell
will
it.
earn over the next course.
Over the next 10, 20 years, when it'll be at its peak value. Like,
See, I'm mad at that because I think I'm not, because it's not my wheelhouse. I think you could borrow against that catalog as opposed to selling it, and I'm always a fan of that. I'm always opposed. I'm always a fan of keeping the asset, borrowing against the asset, generating more wealth with the borrowed money, and giving it back. So now I just have way more assets, as opposed to selling the asset. Like if you could sell it for $125, I could borrow 50 against it, take the 50 and make it work. I still got the catalog and more shit.
And you can pay back these
I'm always a fan of that.
Yeah, that's a level of financial sophistication.
And a tax ramification.
Right, and a desire to grow financially. A lot of these wealthy kids, like they just want to spend. They just want to spend. They just want to spend the rest of their life spending money. And
They like to think about after though.
Yeah, you had your IPs evaluated, right?
Yeah, nigga. It ain't a hard question. Yes.
That slow ass answer, right? Yes. I just think it's dope.
you got to do that for the estate planner.
No, yeah, I understand. Yeah.
I'm learning.
You got wills and insurance and stuff like that?
And everybody should
No,
know.
I don't. No, I have insurance.
Again, I want to urge everybody to get into their estate planning too.
Everybody, yeah.
Estate planning. What's the shit my dad be preaching? Your PSA number for the cancer shit. What else? What Mel be preaching? Health checks.
Yo, listen,
Screening.
the audience up here that listen to this is too smart for me, for my good. And I say that to say to go back around because when I say I'm learning in real time, they have a problem with that. Like, oh, nigga, you old.
I think that's one of the greatest things about you.
That's amazing. Hell yeah.
No, I
But
think that
I'm so comfortable in my skin.
OGs,
Hold on, I'm comfortable in my skin to know that a lot of times in my life, I just wasn't into certain things.
No, but no, sometimes
Coming up here, I'm sorry.
sometimes your circle exposes you to things that you would have never been exposed to. That's it.
My mind was only, and I'm not trying to make it about myself, they don't like that neither. My mind was only,
Holy shit, you learned that.
I got to get to the, fuck that. Now I'll stay on it, stop.
Yeah, go ahead.
I got to get to the bag. I came from nothing, I was poor, and I don't want to be poor again. So if I can get 15,000 from doing this, if I get 9,000 from doing a minute, let me see how much I can get in the time. And then, your lifestyle, you start spending more. So coming up here is just learning different things about how to navigate through the world of media. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And people don't understand that. Like when you, that's why I understand the story sometimes when Ish say like, it's predatory sometimes to give somebody out the hood a big contract. The same thing, like if you don't have the information, it's not predatory, but it's crazy. If,
It's setting them up for failure.
if I look at, if I start a YouTube, look at my account, and within that year I had nothing. I'm living in my mom's basement, nothing. And then now, nigga, at the end of the year, I have 70,000. And it's like, okay, there's something here. So now you're seeing how you could double it without the knowledge or the education. So then you seclude yourself from the rest of the world. I don't know about the podcasts and financial shit. I don't know about that. I just thought
my man named in being Invest Fest every year, the billionaire black dude, Robert Smith. Robert Smith. I seen a clip with him yesterday. He was like, don't y'all know the word capital, the root word capital is Latin and it means information? I was like, oh, shit, he cooking now.
I think that we frown upon people learning.
He was going crazy.
And you know what? And they demonize it.
I think we frown upon people learning in real time or teaching in real time. I think everybody wants to come off as this knowledgeable person. I think it's whack. I think that the vulnerability is a strong
vulnerability, bro.
Well, to me,
but I'm telling you, it's not a vulnerability for you not to know something and openly admit.
How many people say?
But you're being vulnerable to say it in public.
How many people say it publicly? They want to know everything.
But I'm just saying,
when y'all be talking, I write my notes. I go home like, oh shit. I start googling shit.
Vulnerability. When I love to hear them niggas talk. Like again, certain people, Dame, 50, Jay, even Irv, rest in peace. A lot of times when the niggas talk, they'll be saying some shit, and you be like, Flip saying, you, Robert Smith, fucking Don Peoples, them niggas be talking that shit. You be like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Thank you for checking in with the channel. The catalog of the late rapper Notorious B.I.G. is reportedly up for sale, with a staggering asking price of $100 million. This highly coveted catalog includes some of the most iconic tracks in hip-hop history, like Juicy, Big Papa, and M.O. Money M.O. Problems. Biggie, who tragically passed away in 1997, remains one of the genre's most influential artists, and his music continues to generate significant revenue from streaming, licensing, and royalties. The sale would offer a buyer access to the legendary rapper's publishing rights, which control how his music is used in movies, commercials, and more. With the growing popularity of music catalogs as valuable assets, especially from iconic figures like Biggie, this deal could set a new precedent in the music industry. The $100 million price tag reflects both the enduring legacy of his work and the significant market demand for catalog acquisitions. This move also follows a trend where music rights have become more lucrative, with major investors seeing them as profitable long-term assets. As hip-hop continues to dominate global music culture, Biggie's catalog is expected to remain an enduring source of influence and financial power. Please consider subscribing, leave a comment and like this video, and see you in the next video.